I'm Jasmine and I'll be the patient.
I'm Amanda Kirshner and I'll be the therapist.
I'm Kathy True and I'm going to be the son.
And I'm Shanley LaTulip and I'll be recording.
Hi, Mrs. Torres. And it's so nice to see you, Tara. It's so nice that you brought your son. So I know, I don't know if your mom has gone over some of the energy conservation techniques. Okay, perfect. So I know that you two live together and I'll show you some of the things that we can do. I'm just going to go over here. And so one of your goals is to be able to do the laundry, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and of course that's going to be a little fatiguing with your legs still.
Yeah, you know, I get tired.
Yeah, I do too. Before I even start the laundry. Okay, so one thing we have here that might make things a little bit easier for you, this is a reacher. And so I have some things in this dryer for you to grab with the reacher just to see how you do using it. And while you do that, I want you to remember to use your safety balance techniques, okay?
So now
we're going to stand up.
Put the clothes back in the bin.
1, 2, 3. And she would have gate belts on her because of safety.
And then
So, holding on to the counter, I'll just have you, it's easy enough to grab, right? Okay.
and we're going to get ready to stand up and we're going to put the clothes away. Okay. Do you want me to take them all out?
Yeah, I would love for you to take them all out. And remember, if you need to turn and to keep your balance right, but this helps so you don't have to bend so far down all the time. Because if you're doing cleaning, that's a lot of bending.
Yeah. Right, so we're going to put it on the bed.
That's it.
Stand up.
All right, and can you do one thing more for me? Can you close the door? And you can do it with the reacher. Okay, when you do that, make sure that you keep balance with your hand there. And so when she's at home, you know, especially for the first couple weeks, if something like that happens, that's when you step in and say, hey mom, you're doing it again. I don't want you to fall, mom. Because you don't want to come back, right?
No.
Okay, so you're really good at leaning, at doing this when you get tired, and I love that so much. So when you're doing this, and we can all do this together. So when you're leaning forward, we can all do this together if you want to do it too. If you get tired, instead of necessarily sitting, you can take some deep breaths. So we're going to count in for 2 through our nose and then breathe out for 4 through our nose, okay? So we can do that a few times. But don't get too relaxed. Okay, so while holding on to the counter or using it for balance, you can come down here and fold from here as well.
Okay.
Okay?
And then this counter really helps.
Yeah, I like the way that you used it in the therapy kitchen, but you can use it really anywhere as long as it's a stable surface and it helps you to not fatigue too quickly. All right, now that you've done that, one thing that I want you to remember, and this is for the whole family, you know, I know that you have a lot of family over and they do cook meals for people, but one thing that I really need you to remember, and this is where you come in too, is to take frequent breaks.
Okay.
So instead of working hard like I know you do, and you know, I think that this is a good way for the family to get involved is just to say, hey mom, take a break, what can I do? If there is something that is cooking and needs to be taken care of immediately, you know, ask for help. And
You gonna help me?
take some breaks, you know, and we'll sit down. You're ready? Alright. Hey, you can help. Just help do it. And so if you're standing, we want you to be able to stand for a longer period of time, obviously, to work up your endurance. But if you need to sit for a minute or so to get that back up, relax. And yeah.